Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ariel. I'm a zero-based budgeter and I use the cash envelope system. On this channel, I'm sharing my journey to becoming debt-free, along with how we budget both a salary and server income and what we're learning along the way. If any of that interests you, feel free to subscribe and let's get into the video. Don't mind my tan lines. I got burnt when I was in California, so for the amount of time that we were outside, I wasn't really expecting to get burnt, but it's fine. It's my white skin. But anyways, today's video, we are budgeting for July. So June was my magic month, and magic month means that the weeks line up to where basically you have extra paychecks for the month. So it could be that if you get paid weekly, you have a fifth paycheck, or if you get paid bi-weekly, you have a third paycheck. So this past month was my magic month. I think my next one's in December. So this was my magic month, and because of that, my July budget is starting actually way later. It won't start on the 1st, even though yes, I have the first bills coming out, but I have that already in my June budget. So in this budget, you'll see that it starts way later than what it typically does, and that's just because of my magic month. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So my income source is just my paychecks. Total, it should be about $3,550. So then we're going to jump over into bills, fixed expenses. So again, we're starting basically mid-July. So the first one is the 15th, which is supplements. Supplements are $120. And then 15th, we have phone, which is $50.50. I have car insurance, which is $55. And then we have on the 15th Google, which is $9.99. And then after that we have the 16th, which is pumpkin. This is our cat's insurance, and it's getting $21. And then Spotify is on the 23rd. For $15.99. The 25th, which I introduced this to my budget last month, but it's called iPostal One. This is what I use for my P.O. box, and it's only $9.99 a month, which is much cheaper than any P.O. box that option I had around here. The city that I live in was going to charge $50 a month, and then the smaller city next to me was going to charge $60. So I definitely like this $10 a month one better. And then for me, for my area, it just partners with our local Staples. Sorry, can't remember the name. So the next is the 26th, which is bank fee, which is $6. The 28th is Adobe, $4.99. And then we start with August, so this will bleed into August's budget quite a bit. So the first is rent for $300. The first is storage for $86. First is also gym for $27.18. And then the first is also Crunchyroll, which is $9.99. Then we have the 6th is getting Apple, 99 cents. The 8th is Amazon, which is $6.99. And then the 13th is Canva, which is $12.99. So I already pre-added up everything because I'm actually on a bit of a time crunch. So the total for all of this, let me draw my lines really quick because I can't multitask. It's gonna be $737.61. So that is all of my bills for this upcoming month, and then subtract this from this number. Well, no, I didn't do that part. So that's all the bills for this month. So the next is going to be my living expenses. So we have grocery, which is getting $300. Gas, it's getting $120. 120. Eating out gets 60. Miscellaneous, it's getting 20. Fun, 20. Drinks, getting 20 as well. And then date night. It's getting 60. So total, this will be getting 600. And then I almost said last, it's not quite last, but almost there. Sinking funds. So first one is emergency, which will get 120. Then travel, we'll get 60. Wellness, it's gonna get 100. Health, I increased health, and it's because I met with a new doctor and we're doing like some new tests and stuff like that. So I know I'm gonna need to increase my health costs. So I'm actually gonna put 300 away for that this month, just to prepare for those bills. Then Christmas, which I realize I keep on forgetting to actually add Christmas to my budget videos. So I don't know how I've missed that, but Christmas is getting 80. It normally gets 40 per paycheck. Holidays, it's getting 20. Birthdays also gets 20. Sora, who's our cat, gets 20. Sora emergency, just in case there's an emergency, is getting 30. Clothing gets 20. Hair gets 20. Budget, which is for my budgeting items and like anything I need, well, for my store or for my wallet or anything, that is going to get 40. And then 100 envelope challenge is going to get 100. And buffer will get 50. So the total of this is $980. And again, a lot of that bumped up from my past couple of budgets because of the fact that it's getting pulled from, I was adding a lot more into health. So when I added all this up together, there was a leftover of $1,182.89. So then last is my debt. And so I have the city credit card. Well, that was messed up. Okay. Which is going to get 30. And then the rest of it goes onto my Discover card. So my Discover in total will get $1,152.89. So that is what my budget will look like for the month of July. Like I said, basically it's actually only going to cover half of July and half of August. So those magic months kind of do that to you. Okay, I almost forgot one critical part about actually my July budget. If you guys, I'm sure everyone saw the news, but we're not having any student loan forgiveness right now. The Supreme Court went ahead and blocked it. So I am going to go ahead and prepare my budgets going forward as if I'm already paying my student loans again. So I've already got my income-driven repayment plan set up. So I have the number for that. It's actually it's lower than what it's going to be in a year because my income has changed quite a bit over the pandemic period and stuff like that. So I'm excited to have this number for a year, but I know like next year I will not have the same number. So so my student loan, it's gonna be 165. And then I'm gonna go ahead and subtract that from Discover. So Discover will actually be $987.89. And I'm just gonna go ahead and have the student loan payment in here. as if I'm already paying on it. I don't quite know if I'm actually going to put it towards my student loan just to go ahead and do it before interest. Like I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that 165, or just keep it so that if we have a harder month, like I know that 165 is covered, because I've got, you know, it's July, August, September until we hit October when they're actually going to be re-implemented. So my advice to anyone that has student loans is to do the same. Go ahead and start paying your student loan as if like it's right now, as if you're, you know, forced to pay it right now. Go ahead and get any income-driven repayment plans set up if you don't already have that already. Mine actually went ahead and was, again, still active from when I redid mine in 2020. I think I did mine in December of 2020, because at that point we were supposed to have them have student loans happen again, I think in 2021, but then obviously it was pushed even farther. I would just go ahead and start being proactive about it, so that when October comes, you don't feel like you're being blindsided. Go ahead and call your loan provider and ask them what options are in terms of income-driven repayment. I think mine is income-based repayment, so IDR is like the umbrella term. IBR is what I'm specifically doing, but there's other IDR options. So just look at the different options, call them if you need to, or just go onto your loaner's website. That is all of my payments, I believe. So in total, this little section should be $1,182.89. So that is my budget for this month of July, and we're gonna go ahead and now flip over to the whole calendar view. All right, I went ahead and just put in the dates because that was getting pretty awful. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down payday. So payday number 1, and then this is payday number 2, because I got paid on the 30th of last month. So this will be interesting because, again, payday number 1 will cover all of this, and then I'm going to kind of act like these rows are August. And my supplements, which like I said is 120, phone, 50/50, car insurance, just 55, and then Google, which is that $9.99. Oh, wait, all that's supposed to go there. There. Whoops. All right, that's supposed to go to the 15th. So, and then we have the 16th, just pumpkin, $21. We have the 23rd after that, just Spotify. And then the 25th is that iPostal one. If you guys are interested in iPostal one, I'll actually have a link down below in the description so that you guys can go ahead and take a look at it if you would like. I've liked it a lot so far, so it's definitely saved my postal box needs. Bank fee, $6. And then Adobe is $4.99. And then, okay, I'll stop there for right now, because I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this paycheck just so that it doesn't get mixed up. So, okay, payday number 1, we'll get all of these, and then obviously it goes into that day. It'll get bank fee, and then pumpkin, Spotify, and iPostal one. So then we're gonna do the rest of the month for August. So the first is gonna be rent, $300, storage, $86, gym, $27.18, and then Crunchyroll. That's $9.99. Next is the 6th, which is Apple, which is 99 cents. And the 8th is Amazon for that $6.99. And then the 13th is Canva for $12.99. So that's the last one for that paycheck. So paycheck number 2. We'll get the Adobe, and then all of these I wrote on this side. And then that is it. That is my paychecks. That is my July/August. Because like I said, my July is taking up half of my August. So that is fine. I am happy with how it turned out. So that is my budget with me for July. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.